If you have already told yourself it's too late, that quiet belief is doing more damage than anything that could ever happen to you because once you accept it, you stop trying altogether. And what most people don't realize is there is a specific kind of pain that comes from looking at your life and feeling like the window has already closed. You think everyone else was doing big things while you were stuck, and now there's no point in starting because you're too far behind. You have probably done the math in your head, how old you are, how long it would take, where you should be by now. And every time you run those numbers, you talk yourself out of starting. So you stay exactly where you are, not because you can't move, but because you decided the race was already lost. So this is the first thing you need to do. You need to think about the cost of waiting one more year. And at the end of that year, you realize you were wrong and you should have started. Just like you realize now, you should have started back then because that's what you've done year after year. And I am telling you, it is never too late. The people who actually start late aren't the ones who figured out some secret. They are the ones who got tired of carrying the regret because regret is heavier than effort. You can handle being a beginner. You can handle trying and failing. What you cannot handle is another year of wondering what would have happened if you had just started. Every single person you admire who built something later in life had the exact same voice in their head telling them that it was too late. They just stopped listening to it. The difference between them and the version of you that does nothing is not talent and it's not timing. It is that they made a clear decision to ignore the voice in their head that was telling them that it was too late. Because it is never too late. So stop measuring where you are against where you think you should be. That comparison is a trap. Stop thinking it's too late. You are lying to yourself. The only honest question is whether you would rather start today and be somewhere real in a year, or do nothing and be exactly where you are now. A year is going to pass either way. You are going to spend the time no matter what, but you get to decide what you have done with that time. And always remember, it only takes one day to turn everything around.